White, black, sacrifice. Now this is a Warren Soul Trader plus Marionette Apprentice plus Gravecrawler deck, but this time we're splashing white for Goddess Souls. We got Ephemerate plus Grief here. And we got White Orchid Phantom. Seems a little bit tough on the mana base, but we'll see if White Orchid Phantom is worth running at the moment. There are a lot of Eldrazi decks running around, so we'll see. Bogart Trawler has the MDFC, a bunch of Nightmares, so you can loop the White Orchid Phantom, which is pretty cool. You can also, like, Nightmare back the White Orchid Phantom and then Ephemerate it or something like that. I like the Goddess Souls in here because it adds, like, another way of attacking your opponent, because you can, like, not only cheat on the energy from the Nightmare with Goddess Souls, but you can also give your, like, Gravecrawler flying and attack him that way, give your Stitcher Supplier flying. Adds another dimension to the deck, which I kind of like. Part of me wonders if you should play like Jolted Awaken here as just another energy outlet, but the 4 Nightmares is probably good enough. Let's look at the man base real quick. We got 1 Gemstone Caverns for when we're on the draw. We got a couple of Fetid Heats in here, a couple Phyrexian Towers, the 1 Shadowy Backstreets, a bunch of Shock Lands, and some basics. Let's talk about the sideboard a little bit. We got 4 copies of Static Prison, which plays pretty well with the Goddess Souls and the Nightmare. Just extra energy to dump in. 3 copies of Surgical Extraction for the Gorios and Living End matchups. 4 Thoughtseize for general disruption, 2 Break the Ice, and 2 Flute. Break the Ice for the big mana matchups, Flute for the ring matchups. Let's give it a go after I upload it. What's up, chum? This is a mulligan. I think specifically against Control Freak, I know he's on Blue-Black Shadow, some Blue-Black Shadow variants, so I think the Bowmasters are probably pretty good. But this is like a player matchup type of keep. You ever play Pokemon Go? I played a lot in college when I had to walk between classes. That was prime Pokemon Go time. I can play Stitchers. I guess I could have done that last turn, right? Yeah, you're right. I could have done that last turn. At least make a token and then play for Phyrexian Tower, pass with second Bowmaster. Subtlety. Thinking is stupid. I'm getting 2 Bowmasters down because if they connect with the frog, then double Bowmaster trigger. Yeah, so this is like an aristocrat style deck if you're familiar with some of the older style, like sacrifice decks. Pretty much, this card just says whenever another creature or artifact leaves the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to the opponent. So it just like slowly pings them, and it also has a combo with Warren Soul Trader where you can sacrifice something and then make a treasure token, and then use that treasure token to get back a Gravecrawler from the graveyard because the thing is a zombie. And when you get back the Gravecrawler, then you can just like loop it infinitely with this and then drain your opponent. If you have more life than your opponent, double the life exactly. Spell Snare. think I'm just gonna send with everything here. I think their best draw is a Murktide. Death Shadow's fine, but not great. I have a lot of chump blocks for Death Shadow. Oh, the One Ring. This card's Manamo. Makes sense. I wonder if I should stick this Bowmaster now. I think so. Play around Counter Magic. Layer of Denial. Yeah, I realized it was Monday too late as well, and I'm like, wait, why is Nadu still legal? This doesn't make any sense. I can't believe you've not done this, Wizards. Frogtide doesn't normally play Ring. They're playing Ring, though, in their build. Usually the BNRs are immediate on MTGO. It's like within a day. This hand's kind of slow, but we'll keep it. Beta Teeth can come at a real cost sometimes. Gemstone Caverns. Pelagi. Counterspell, Drown Lock. Crabs, Drown Lock. Probably have Spell Snare here. Am I getting Spell Snared? Never not getting Spell Snared. Oh, heck yeah, Gravecrawler. Man, this cavern just sucks. Can't like Bowmaster plus hold up Ephemerate. Layer of Denial. Called my bluff. Spell Snare. Dies a Spell Snare. There's that Spell Snare's pretty good against this deck. Also have Drown Lock and Flare still. Might they been to Flare? No, we might have to try to win on the draw here, or on the play. Team stuff on the draw. Let's go next. Next. Flute might not be too bad because I can have flute on either frog or ring. Doesn't seem so bad. It's got 2 citrus suppliers because the matchup's gonna go long anyways, so my graveyard should be pretty stacked. Ooh, no. Sounds okay. Could be better. I feel like I've been this ephemerate. After 10 million years, I'm free. Free to roam about uncontested. Welcome back. How was Purgatory? Bush frog, subtlety, archaeologist. I think I'm just taking this frog. I don't have a good answer to the frog. Yo, he doing away. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Doesn't subtlety. Probably pushes though for sure. No, it doesn't push yet. Send him with both of these, then I gotta make a decision. Start on citrus supplier. I'll just cast a groove crawler. Not trying to get my nightmare countered quite yet, although I do have 2 of them, so maybe I can afford to get a nightmare countered here. Pushes the apprentice, makes sense. Laji uses Flare of Denial. This tower was such a good draw. Unless they have a spell snare also. Second Grave Crawler. Sadness. I knew they have Subtlety in hand, and that's the only thing I know. I think it's have to pass here. I'm not gonna cast this Bowmaster into the open Subtlety quite yet. No, you guys are good. X me, must have another Subtlety then. That was a really good draw. Never played MTGO, but I played Little Arenas worth switching over. MTGO's depends on what format you want to play. If you're trying to play the older formats, I would say switching to MTGO is a good thing. If you are not trying to play the older formats, then there's really no reason to. Lair. All right. I don't think we're in a bad spot. They're at 6. Can't really cast their cantrips here. They probably have to leave the subtlety back on defense too. I think we just pass here. Salt subtleties. They could race me here. Attack with both subtleties in the air. I'm on a 2-turn clock and I need to draw something relevant. Hammer it. So 3, 4, 5. I can't kill them, right? I'm one short. That sucks. I'm one short. Wait, now if I Bowmaster... No, I'm one short. Yeah, but then the Bowmaster's getting taken out of combat. Marionette's not dying here. Yeah, I think I'm just one short no matter how I slice it. GG's. One short. Twitch chat of the zombies, true. There's a Gravecrawler. Is this another blue-black Murktide matchup? Looks like it. Old Trader. Fortunately, I forget another Godless Shrine here. Fin's a Psychic Frog. I don't like that for me. Means they're up to no good. I want to cast a White Orchid Phantom. I was holding this Bowmaster. I guess that answers that. I'm gonna Bowmaster. Okay, the moto features small breaks happening, but I'm gonna Bowmaster the token that's on the Stitcher Supplier. As opposed to Bowmastering the Bowmaster here. I want to keep my zombie alive. So I can have recursive Gravecrawler. I warned Soul Trader. It's been real. I have another Bowmaster in hand. Froggy. Potsy's bug. Dang, they're playing basic swamp. Good on you, opponent. That explains the basic swap. They probably maybe they're not playing counterspell. Pushes the bowmaster, which means they have card draw. I don't think I want to block with the White Orchid Phantom here. Oh shoot, Nightmare. There's no Marionette in the graveyard yet, though. Let's scout with Grief first. See if they have a counterspell here. Oh, they had Spell Pierce. We get back the Warren Soul Trader, sacrificing the Orc Army, sack, Nightmare. This is interesting. If I can get back the Guide of Souls, then I can get infinite energy, which is cool. I don't think I have a way of doing that, though. Unfortunately. I think I probably just have to pass the turn. Then set up for next turn. If I have 2 Guide of Souls out, then I can gain infinite life. I gotta find another guide. Second Gleef. Shouldn't have 6. I should probably sack things to the Soul Trader here. If they want to jump their Frog, I'm gonna block with the White Orchid Phantom and sacrifice it. After first strike damage, of course. Make a treasure token. And then take 4 from the Gleef. Another one. Alright, let's see what fun stuff we can do this turn. Let's sack the Stitcher Supplier also. Get the Marionette Apprentice. Alright, so let's do this a few times. You can DM me on Twitter or Discord. It's probably my best way of being reached. If I can jump this, hit him for 6, and then main phase 2, Nightmare, sacrifice Guide of Souls, get back the Marionette. Think that's that. Almost clicked on the wrong one. All right. Cool. Cool. Think about the static prisons in over the White Orchid Phantoms. They're gonna be like more blue black mid rangey. Ended up 4-1 and then 2-3 over the 2 leagues we played them. It's cool that if you have 2 Goddess Souls out that you gain infinite life during that combo. Yeah, you could play a Johnny, you could play I was thinking probably Ocelot Pride over the Phantom spot and then just like sideboard the Phantom. That's what I was thinking. You could totally play Johnny though. Ocelot Pride seems appealing. And black. Yeah, we'll give this a go. It's got 2 out of the 3 pieces in it. I'm kind of a Tide Hollow Sculler hater though. Never been a big fan of that card. No, I built over my nightmare. Castigate, white, black, sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. Yes. 2 to the top. Dothy, Street Wraith, Disruptor Flute, Thought Scour, Frog. I think I take Dothy Frog. I remember when Sin Collector was played in Pod. Good times. Scour. Nadu. True. You know, that's going to be a pin from me, big dog. Pinned comment. Nadu. Frog. Otashi, how's Evo? Ack. Ping. Murder. Q bounce. Think of the tier 1 in the 6 months. Discards preordain and they have flute in hand. I'm in kind of a weird spot, or I kind of want to send it. I send with everything, then they have to block this, and then I get in for 2 points of damage here. They can't attack back without finding removal, but if they do find removal, then I'm dunzos. It's a lethal threat. I mean, a 3/3 is a 3/3. The GG's. They choose death by frog. It's a good way to die. I'm always on the play, never on the draw. Rare moment of wanting to be on the draw. This is Boros, then I'm just gonna hold a Bowmaster. It's Mardu. Creativity. My brother. MH3 came out. Nobody's playing creativity. The hell's a creativity? Which, yeah. Ho ho, that is not the right one, my friend. You chose poorly. No grief in a white orchid phantom. I mean, Phantom's like, I think, probably a better sideboard card than anything else. Also, I don't like Ajani without red permanents. Ajani's so much worse without red permanents. I think they spend their red removal. They're gonna spend their red removal. It's interesting. In for 3. I think that's probably a pretty good place to start. Agony, Nightmare, Flage, Ocelot. Really hoping for a Marionette somewhere in there. Ripples is a cool card. It's cool to have like a graveyard enabler that also has a chance of just binning a random Flage. I think Ripples potentially has game against like Jeskai, some of the slower decks. I feel like they were probably just supposed to play Flage here. Interesting that they didn't. Oh, they're plussing, that's why. Hmm. Could sack Bowmasters, get Bowmasters, sack Bowmasters, get Bowmasters. That doesn't seem too bad. I can kill the Ocelot Pride. That's the play. I'm gonna get ulted by Johnny. Alternatively, it could be like sack Grief, get Bowmasters, sack Bowmasters, get Grief. I think I want to attack with the Grief this turn. I'm gonna get a Johnny ulted, but then I just keep the Bowmaster token around. 5/5. I'm gonna send this at them, this at a Johnny. Could send both at a Johnny. Alright. They could actually clear my board here with the Flage. They get an ult to Johnny and then Flage. Them drawing another Ocelot Pride is actually so bad for me. Now I can just zero. Make 2 tokens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe not terrible for me. I thought they were gonna a Johnny ult and then Flage my other thing, and that would have cleared my board. Either way, this Flage is gonna come back. I'm just plussing. I think that's game. Ooh. I should have cleared my board, huh? I need Static Prison, and I think I want like 2 Surgicals. White Orchid Phantom, again, going to the sideboard. It's really only here in the main deck for like the drawn matchups, I imagine. I could cut 2 Citrus Suppliers also. Yeah, I think White Orchid Phantom needs to move to the sideboard. Hey, Blick, are you still here? Do you mind if I start tomorrow with your donation deck, Blick? The Echo Frog? Depending on how long this league goes, of course. We still got 2 more matches here. Yeah, I like the Ocelot Pride idea as well. Harsh Mentor, Galvanic Discharge, Obnixilis. I'm just gonna take the Galv. That's a sad draw. Guess I'm just gonna prison that then. Oh, meat, thank you for the raid. Hey. Appreciate it, meat. My go. My go, my hero. Ouch. I don't like seeing either of those. Uh-oh. Mhm. They're gonna get back this hers. Not really much I could do about that either. Maybe they Ob Nixilis sack the Harsh Mentor. Oh. Well, I don't know why they're not attacking. Maybe they just didn't realize that Gravecaller couldn't block. But also they could have given something flying anyways. Amp Raptor. Finds another Guide of Souls. Alright, this one's a rep. We ain't beating this. They'll bring a flute. Stop Hearse. Stops Ob. Seems fine. Maybe on the play I don't want Surgical for Flage. Probably better on the draw. Where I'm a little bit further behind to give him more time. Oh, we have the entire combo rolled up. More or less. Assuming the Citrus Supplier hits like a Gravecrawler or something. Something relevant. It's a Marionette Apprentice. It's not Gravecrawler. Don't Blood Moon me. Another Marty, they're not playing Blood Moon. They find an Ampteraptor with their Ampteraptor, and they're probably gonna hit me in the air for 3. Auto attack with the Citrus is a 1-2. Nightmare, huh? Could have found his Gravecaller. I just sacrificed it to the Soul Trader and make a mana anyways. No? Missed. Prison Pass. Down to 8 already. Lead on Nightmare here. Prison the prison. Also no Gravecrawler. Sedge. Sedge. And they've been the Johnny. I guess they're looking for Flage for some sort of interaction here. Swings. I guess I'm just gonna go Nightmare. What I'm here for, baby. Put you to sleep. Nightmare back. Bowmasters. Master that. Nightmare. Sacrifice. Bowmaster, get back apprentice. Then make a servo token. And I sacrifice the servo token. Nightmare. Soul Trader. Warren Soul Trader, that's not enough. MTGO feature small break. Nobody take 5. Bowmaster, gonna Bowmaster the Amped Raptor. Bowmaster their face, and then Warren Soul Trader if that was good enough. They've been to Bowmaster, so they're looking for probably specifically Flage. Maybe Amped Raptor into a Johnny. Amped Raptor into Flage. Pretty good. Go to 6. Alright, what's the line? What's the play? Probably starts with Nightmare, sacrifice the Orc Army. No, sacrifice the Bowmaster, get back the Apprentice. I think this is step 1. Make servo. Sack servo. Play Nightmare. I wasn't done. I had more things to do. Match 1 was against Blue-Black Ring. That's what I'm gonna call it. Blue-Black Ring. Yeah, I've seen Spike's Orzhov Ranger Captain list. Yeah, Marionette's pretty good. Who'da thunk it? Well, this is why we put White Orchid Phantom in the list, I guess. Cat. Cat on microphone. Snow covered wastes. That's also foil. Blasphemy. Time to get Blood Moon. Start grooving to the song. This is a jam. Please, opponents, turn 3. You can't keep making this much mana. Stop. I'm gonna get Ember Cooled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There I go getting Ember Cooled. Only White Orchid Phantom could blow up basic lands. Warren Soul Trader sack my board. No. Like a Nightmare, sack the Warren Soul Trader, get back like Stature Supplier. I was just supposed to Bowmaster their token. I thought we were gonna Bowmaster again, because they could have Bowmastered, and then I gotta combo them, like, next turn. Seems tough. Oh, they can also blow up my land. Oh my god, and then fail to find. I don't think I can win. I needed that land. Here's the Marionette Apprentice. I think it's probably too little too late. This thing didn't have Embercool in it. Or if Embercool didn't have Trample, rather. If they didn't have Embercool, I wouldn't be dead right now. Going to 1 here. Assuming the best. And then I don't know how I win from 1 life. Guide of Souls. Okay, if I draw Guide of Souls, I don't have a Gravecrawler either, though. Love the Rumble's a good card. Turns out. They like Grief Ephemerate. I think Bowmaster's fine. It's gonna cut a couple Stitcher Suppliers and submit. I could bring in Surgical also. I don't think it's necessary though. Ooh, it scams. What a hand. Veil of Summer, Mycospawn, Malevolent Rumble, Kozilek's Command, Emrakul. I'm gonna take Rumble and Kozilek's Command. An interesting keep for sure. Nah, I'm not gonna take the Veil because I'm not gonna rebound this. Yeah, tap as poorly as possible. Try that again. On his powerful wizard. Okay. Black. I don't think I can do anything this turn because I can't Nightmare back the Grief. Nah, I just gotta pass. Pretty good. I don't think casting Grief's the move. Let's surveil, see if we can put something in the graveyard. Best I could do, another Grief. Please. So, I'm gonna have to do something I'm not proud of. Just to get a grief back and then take their other ring. New temple, might go spawn. Grabs another temple. Rumble should have been a kindred sorcery. Agree. And take Emrakul, hope for the best. Please don't draw a giant Eldrazi, thanks. That's even worse. Are you out of basics? Of course you're not out of basics. They're playing like 10,000 basics. Yeah, I won that bet versus Spike. That was last Wednesday. Head to the ring. How do you do your hair? I don't. That's the neat part. I don't. This is just how it looks. I actually woke up like this. I have to target myself. I mean, they're dead to the ring anyways, unless they have something. Target self-despair. Yeah, 150 bet against himself to you winning 450, yeah. Because if Spike gifted himself 100 subs, he takes like half the loss. What he has to gift it to me, he takes the entire loss. Which is funny. Do I keep this actually? Hold up. I think I do keep this. Yeah, he gets 70. Yeah, that's true. That gets even more. 70%. So he takes like a 30% loss versus a 100% loss. He should have just won the bet. I get 60% instead of 70. Yeah, Bezos is the only one winning here though, for real. F's in chat. Come on, it was a survey land and I was on the draw. Nothing that could have been done to avoid this. Yeah, we'll get him game 4. I think I had about 240 paid subs and you need 300, so about 60 paid subs away. Also have to maintain that for 3 months. It's even going to be harder because they upped the price of subs to $6 from $5. So, tough. They did that about 11 days ago. A huge phantom. Just thins the opponent's deck for one card. And then gets Kozilek's commanded anyways. Yeah, I found that White Orchid Phantom is not a reliable strategy to beat these Eldrazi decks. Yo, Miss Pretty Chris, thank you for the prime the 9 months. Perhaps a World Breaker. Yeah, when Spike and I were first testing out White Orchid Phantom, we thought it was super powerful, but turns out that's not the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land drop means I'm getting my world broken. I just have to flute. I don't know, actually. Now that you mention it. Not even getting my world broken. I'm gonna name Unlicensed Disintegration. Explain subpoints. I can't stop this world breaker. Edge. Alright, prediction time, chat. Oh. Ender Snap keep. Bingo's gonna keep this one. I'm on the draw. Y'all are haters. Oh god, I should have kept it. That's so tough. Should put back a tower. Good mana dot deck. Yep, I got Ragavon's Natural Predator right here. Good mana dot deck. 2 black sources and a colorless source. I'm gonna draw the Gemstone Caverns for turn. Bowmaster, Gravecrawler. Those Bowmasters would have been nice. They're changing the functionality of the post-combat main phase. How? It's like, we don't need it anymore. First main phase, second main phase, third. Why would you need to go to your second main phase after your first main phase? It's a really technical change that affects almost nothing. Yeah, I feel like I don't understand what's going on. Do I grief him? I'll get a Reddit article. All of my most trusted sources are all from Reddit. It's a tough game. Wish I had white mana. This pretty much means nothing. I like his commander players were complaining if I had to guess. You're willing to risk it all for this Ocelot Pride? Damn, this is actually a pretty unblockable Ocelot Pride. Play a real format, Rip Bozo. Rip Ocelot Pride. Don't ever go to Egypt in July. Didn't have plans on it, to be honest. I've never been to Egypt. Actually, I've never been out of the United States, period. The most uncastable card you've ever seen. No, I've never been to Mexico either. My grandpa lived in Mexico and I never visited him. He'd always come up to visit. The only thing he told me about Mexico was that you can't drink the tap water. I mean, you can drink anything once, that's true. I'm so cooked. It's fucking Jover. How many cats? Yes. It was pretty impressive not to draw a single white source, I'm not gonna lie. Static Prison seems way better. You gotta bring a little calculator and you're like, how many cats? Yes, cats. I feel like I'm just gonna sit in like a one player MTGO room and just practice making Fable Reflection cats and then trying to calculate the number and then having Moto do it for me. And then see if I guess right. I was gonna make a copy token or buy a copy token and then just like put it under the Ocelot Pride or next to the Ocelot Pride, for example. I gotta buy more tokens. Copy token, Goblin Shaman token. Copy token's $40 less. Yeah. It's a signed dingo token. Let's fucking go. Also, chat PSA for anybody that's joining me late. There's a dingo imposter on Discord. If you get messaged by young dingo underscore 222 saying, yo, what's up? Just want to ask if you are an existing streamer or just starting out, don't respond. It's not me. I'm just young dingo on Discord. I'm not young dingo underscore 222. Yo, what's up? Hey, it's your boy. Wink, wink. Confusing since I'm 2-2 right now. Okay. That's it. I'm becoming Doomwake. You're telling me you're not Dung Yingo? Young Dingo underscore 22 drop. Maybe like O2 drop would be more accurate. 2 wins is a lot of wins. Lage. Here comes Flage. Back to ruin my hopes and dreams. Yeah, for whatever reason, Young Dingo underscore 222 just wants his subs and Target gift cards. I mean, I will take Target gift cards. Target's pretty dope. One point at a time. They have feet pics? Oh, now I'm jealous. Wait, now I want to see. Dies of Glort. Turn on that camera and stand up, streamer. I can't. For medical reasons. Dude, I can't win this game. Boros is too based. Okay. Jeej. Two. Blazed. Yeah, Flash is busted, right? Thanks for taking a chance on me with the promise to get me 1K plus.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.